The Monster Energy Yamaha Star Racing team has firmed up their plans ahead of the 2023 Houston Supercross. This is Mike Lindsay from Vital MX, and this news break is brought to you by our friends at Yoshimura R&D of America. Yes, the Yamaha team has announced their rider lineup, particularly for the beginning of the East region for the 2023 Monster Energy Supercross Championship set to kick off this weekend in Houston, Texas. Amongst that news is the confirmation that Haiden Deegan will in fact make his pro Supercross debut. There were some question marks after last weekend's Futures race if the team would still go through with it. It's actually something we discussed on a few of our different podcasts and analysis features this week, and definitely, at least in the terms of our staff, we are all thinking the same thing, like, hey, go ahead and go for it. There's really no reason to take a step back at this point. He's going to learn more in a full season of Supercross than he would in Futures. Not that Futures is a bad thing. For some kids, it's probably the right step to learn, but they're already pretty mentally committed at this point to going. Taking a step back at this point really doesn't do much for him. Also, with the changes to the 250 class point-out rules, wasting seasons in the class in a sense to learn do not damage your length of stay in the overall championship. Amongst their 250 news as well was the fact that Nick Romano will not be lining up for his Pro Supercross debut. It sounds like he incurred an injury in early January. There were some rumors floating around that there was maybe a training accident between actually more than one of their riders. And we've been hearing the possibilities that Nick Romano would not be lining up, and in fact, he will not be at Houston. It does sound like he is back on the bike based on the way he termed this announcement on social media, but is just not quite 100% to go racing. And because it is his rookie season, the team has decided to take a step back, let him get 100%. So right now there is no set date for him to return, but it definitely sounds like we will see him at some point in the Supercross Championship in 2023. The rest of the 250 team has been announced, with multi-time race winner Nate Thrasher being on the East region, along with the newcomer to the team, but definitely a veteran, with Jordan Smith making his debut on a Monster Energy Yamaha Star Racing YZ250F. So they will have three riders heading into the 250 East region again, with Haiden Deegan, Nate Thrasher, and Jordan Smith, with Romano to join at some point during the season. On top of that, they have also confirmed that what they announced at A1 was true. Justin Cooper will make his 450 Pro Supercross debut at this rate after taking the first couple rounds off to get fully ready for this 450 debut. He is now in. However, we're not really sure how many rounds he's doing. We still will believe our original speculation based on the team dropping him back down to a 250 for the Pro Motocross Championship to try to earn that #1 plate. We do not think he will race the entire 450 Supercross Championship. This is just a really good opportunity for him to get his feet wet with the team, to get his feet wet on the 450 with that side of the operation per se, and be ready to make that move full-time in 2024. So again, he'll be at Houston. We expect to see him for a big chunk of the season, but don't be surprised if we don't see him run the entirety of the remaining championship rounds aboard that all-new YZ450. So that's our breaking news heading into the Houston Supercross. If you like this type of feature, like news, thumbs up, like, subscribe. We'd also like to hear your comments down below on the Justin Cooper delayed launch. If you think it was a good idea, think the team made the right move, what your personal opinion or approach would be, and also thoughts on the Haiden Deegan situation for them going pro at Houston. Again, our staff leans towards go for it, but again, we're always curious what you, the viewer, has to say, so throw those thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.